for that spark, our love, the life we had just 2 years ago, all our ambitions. But the more she pulls to me, the more I resent her, the more I bury all that. When her father was killed at the carriage station, I gave up my studies at the Academy of Natural Philosophy. So mismanaged were their finances, with so many debts in arrears, that her mother and younger brothers would have been in ruin had I not. My work feeds us all and keeps the rent paid to that shriveled old leech, Wainwright. I hate this work, but in times of plague it takes all one's efforts to stay afloat of the desperation. The blood and the rats. There are bribes that must be paid to Lord Regent City Guard, City Watch, and Barristan Arnold Timsh's dead counters. Never ran into him. Offend the wrong bureaucrat and your home is seized, and you're off to the flooded district. So it falls to me. Every day I drive my streaming saw into the beast's eyes wide open. I studied them for years at the academy on my trips into the field. Now working in Slaughterhouse, the wrongness is like a wound in my head. In the first months I worked in a numb state. My predominant mood was anger. Now the wound is scabbing over, and some days I feel a kind of power. My entire presence and my entire existence is meat. All there is in my mind is meat, death, bones, and song. The terrifying songs that come to me in my sleep now, look into the great eye as I take away life slowly. There's a kind of deep connection with the beast, and knowing I'll be coming back again and again, removing pieces for hours, sometimes days. They sing for us, a funeral lament that causes me to tremble. Leona and I still share a bed, but the more she tries to make me feel something, the more I reside. The person I was is dead now. Plague takes everything. If it's not your life, it'll make you wish it did. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1, 2, butcher's crew. 3, 4, bloody floor.
Lovely. Friendly. Crap. Just waiting for someone to walk in. Probably missed so much loot, but I don't have the upgraded vision, so I have no idea. Bone charm. Light as shadow. Take less damage from falls. Light as a shadow. Yeah. I'll use that. Could tamper with the security system, but there's no need. I can easily navigate it, and it wouldn't really help me too much. I need to blink. This is tree. Over here. Ooh. Some copper wire. Elixir. And some gubbins. Let us get back up top. I'm now not used to Dowd jumping, because it feels less controlled than Corvo's. Like it's more, well, he's got better jumps. Not even notice up here. So I do wonder what they are. Strengthening things? Not a clue. Like somehow they strengthen the wall. That works. Don't think it works that way. Let's go this way. King Sparrow Feathers. There we go.
Attention.
Need to get
Under
in there.
plague conditions, failure to report for work at industry is deemed vital to state interests. has been declared treasonous by the Lord Regent.
Corner 10. Granny's recipe. A page torn from an old manuscript, written in a scrolling hand. The port side eye of whale, newly dead. Plop it in the pot, grisly and red. Weeper, weeper, weeps no more. Laid to rest on the blood-etched floor. Do this for me, dearie. I'll give you a Bertie treat. Granny.
They used to tell stories about a woman in the slums who did work like this. Granny Rags. They said she was 100 years old.
I didn't stumble upon the little bit of... Oh, I forgot to read Granny's journal as Corvo. Fuck. I knew I was forgetting something. I was just too excited to move on, see more. So that's really not a good idea. But anyway. I forgot to read Granny's journal. Basically, member de Moraes. They're a noble family that fell from grace. She's Vera. That's who she is.
This
So,
is a
yeah.
reminder that collective bargaining in any industry deemed vital to the state.
Collective bargaining.
Use a capital
Oh,
offense.
unit.
These include metallurgy,
Yeah,
whale collection
unions and all
refinement,
that.
security services, and selected legal and clerical specializations. Consult the city barrister for clarification and enforcement.
Go on about your business. Grab him. F. Okay, if we get back up. Thank you. We can leave him here. Have fun getting down, dirtbag. Okay. Mine. I'm really gonna be finding too much money here until I get the upgraded vision. What would be disposing of the whale stuff outside? Just in the random trash bins. I'm gonna get, if I can get up to that, I can just easily get over. In all honesty, I could probably easily get over anyway, but it makes my life a bit easier, because I can actually aim it. I swear I heard another room. Probably just keep mishearing things. Okay. I go here. Hop up. If I work my way across that way, should be able to get somewhere.
When does the oil start to flow again?
It's all fixed, Chief. We got their time cards rounded up, and now we got their mouthy leader.
See? The Regent doesn't give a shit who wins your little labor dispute. The Regent cares about the whale oil coming out on schedule.
As you can see, the I think Granny Rags is still alive at present, and I think the Regent is Hiram Burrows still. So like I said, I think the timeline for this is before Corvo's attack on the Dowd's place.
He'll get what he needs. Just keep the strikers in line.
Wasn't sure if that was going to have long enough range. Okay. There's a guy out there in the boats.
This is a public warning. Corvo Atana, the assassin and one-time royal protector, has escaped from confinement and is at large within the city. Any sightings of this state criminal must be reported.
You're Dowd.
Dow. Shit, I hope you ain't here for me. I'm just a little fish in a big pond.
I want to know about a ship. Delilah,
Yeah, I heard of it. Listen, maybe we can help each other out. I work for a very rich man who's keen on seeing Rothwild's business go belly up. This whole business with the strike, our doing. We got a mole on the inside, lady pretending to run the labor crews. Real talent. She could lie straight to the High Overseer's face and get away with it. We were supposed to meet up last night. I've been spying on the place all day waiting to hear word. Only I haven't seen or heard a peep. I was about to shove off. If you're here to make a little mayhem anyway, maybe you could find her. If she's still alive, she'd be able to get you everything you need to know about that ship. No question. And a substantial reward besides. Her name's Abigail Ames.
Same Abigail we heard of earlier? Huh. Anything else to say?
I tried sneaking in by the sewers, the runoff tunnels under the slaughterhouse. Almost had my nuts fried off. Lord Ramsey will have my head if this doesn't work.
Ramsey? We saw him at the other place. He might have been the guy that I pissed off wearing the whalehead.
I almost feel bad
Fitting,
for
really.
the workers. Of course, if things work out, the best ones will have a place at Ramsey's slaughterhouse, no question. Abigail will get you what you need. You'll see. Assuming Rothwild hasn't gutted her.
Here's open. Here's hoping he didn't confuse her for a whale. Where's the other one? Objectives. Wasn't there a room from the slaughterhouse? Recover the room from the maintenance tunnel inside the slaughterhouse. A guy saw me up above? I don't know about that. I saw there's a pipe over here that was relevant to the runes. Apparently not. So I saw a guy patrolling there for a moment. Christ. I don't have time stop here, so I don't really have it. You know, much to play with. Wait. Can I get time stop? I can get bend time, which is a different name. It seems to be the same thing. I can get Void Gaze, Blink, Summon Assassin, and Bend Time, Vitality, Bloodthirsty, Agility, Shadow Kill, and Arcane Bond. So same passives as Corvo, but with Arcane Bond, which is new and special. But I won't be using it. I can also get Void Gaze, and I can get Blink, though it's augmented in comparison to Corvo's. There's Bend Time, which is just a renamed version of what Corvo has. Which, at least I think it's renamed. Void Gaze is something else, is Heart and the other thing combined, and Shadow, Summon Assassin's a new thing. So some overlap with Corvo, some rejigged Corvo stuff, and one completely new thing. Well, two completely new things. Let's gather some stuff up.
After this morning, we're taking away time cards on site. Nobody gets in or out without those things. Time to send a message.
It's all about sending a message. Okay, I haven't read this before. Excerpt from a book on Dunwall city districts. For more than 2 decades, a small number of slaughterhouses sat along the Wren. Yeah, I haven't read this before. Sat along the Wren Haven, out away from the finer quarters of Dunwall due to the blood, rats, and stench associated with processing meat. Independent whaling ships brought in the occasional Leviathan, and barges delivered herds of blood oxen. and an individual slaughterhouse might fold due to mismanagement, but the numbers stayed roughly the same, producing the meat, leather, and grease byproducts needed across the capital city. Only when the roseberry processing treatment was discovered did the whaling trade begin to rise in prominence, driven by the many uses for the much more volatile refined whale oil, including military and security uses. Owing to Empress Jasmine Colwyn's brief reign, the well-known inventor and natural philosopher Anton Sokolov introduced a series of devices that would begin to see deployment across Dunwall, directed by the Royal Spymaster Hiram Burrows. With this lucrative turn of events, the number of slaughterhouses quadrupled, and the demand for fresh whales increased proportionately. Many districts immediately adjacent to what was suddenly known as Slaughterhouse Row began to change as families moved away to avoid the industrial fumes and awful runoff produced by the processing plants. Crime grew overnight, forcing City Watch to redouble its efforts against Dunwall's gangs. Kind of opening on principle, kind of think I'm getting the mechanics of the game confused with another game. Like say, if you find a locked door, if you can get on the inside of it, you can just open it and unlock it for yourself. I was thinking this was that game, but I don't think so. Oh, forgot I was even carrying him. I am tired. Hear me roar. Hear this guy glitch through things. Okay, I need to blink. Here.
Get your own squad after what happened last night? Indeed, I believe so.
That's leaking. I do like that little music that's playing right there. Go to Tanka, sign the contract and you'll be back at work tomorrow. For 2/3 pay, and with good men and women dead? Christ, they're having their pay docked by a third, and people are dead.
Will no longer be replaced due to abuse of this.
How's that an indulgence?
Indulgence. Any worker without a time card will be denied admission to the grounds and summarily terminated.
Can I just see past it? No. Ooh, that's just below me. $755. Because this guy doesn't know how to just move a fucking board. I can do it the loud way. And they can't go in that way. Had to pass me by, all the others down with the sickness. Oh wow. Sorry, I am too tired to do that, you know, properly. I can't do that properly anyway. Okay, 755. So much turning. It's further than Deus Ex where you just enter the code on the keypad. So much quicker. Small scale explosive refinement. Sure. Already know that. Time card. Ingot. Sleep darts. And Piero sting. Okay. I need to get down into the water. Here we'll do. Okay, if I swim over this way.